Hey YouTube, today we're talking tricks and why are tricks so cool for your dog? The specific trick we're going to work on is Sleepy. It's dead cute. It's a really nice for her, calm and slow behaviour on the whole, and it's also one that I quite like to use when there are distractions around and I want to focus in a certain place. So I'm going to prep it a little bit, Tom, while you talk about maybe why tricks are cool for your dogs.
So guys, tricks have multiple benefits. The first benefit is it engages your dog's brain and it's probably way more enriching than a walk for your dog because they're learning something new. Second is that tricks can act as great energy ups in a situation and energy downs in a situation. So one of the tricks that we're playing around with here is actually a great one for kind of getting EaZy's head, getting her thinking, getting her anchored, right? And so actually it's really appropriate in different situations. Third is actually they can be quite useful. If you want a cute photo of your dog, well, guess what? You can get a cute photo of your dog.
Go on, Tom. Show us how you get a cute photo, because there's a really cool opportunity here, because these are, and I'm going to move her back, and I'm going to actually, I realised I want her about there on the boundary, because it's almost harder doing
so
on the boundary.
literally, I can get a really cute photo without much effort, because we have have the trick mastered.
So, how am I going to teach this trick? Because I bet you guys want to know. Now, a lot of things can actually be captured in your dog, and this one for EaZy was captured. And when I say captured, I would have food on my hand. I'm going to put you here, Ease, for a minute. Ease, you can go here. So I would have food in my hands, and when I had food in my hands, she'd just start to lower her head like that. And as she lowered her head, I'd just bring that food in, and it would only be at first like a little bob of the head. And what I would do, when she bobbed the head, I'd be bringing food in quite quickly, to the point that she bobbed her head a little bit more and more. I'd get the food in quite quickly, and then she started to keep her head in position. And as she kept her head in position, I'd be bringing that food in quite nicely. Now, obviously I've captured this, so I've seen her bobbing her head, and then what I've done is I've put some layers on it where even if this food is moving or around her, get it, then she doesn't get to have it unless she really has to like anchor herself. Like Tom said, I can use this as a bit of an anchor, and I really, really like doing this because I think this is really super fun.
And that's the other benefit of tricks, is actually they can learn other skills through the process of playing the trick. So, you know, if you look at the skills that EaZy's learning there, she's learning self-control, she's practicing calmness in the face of distraction, she's practicing disengaging from that distraction, and if she disengages from it, then she gets it. And the cool thing is that's all just from having a bit of fun with your dog's daily food allowance and teaching a trick while you're watching EastEnders.
Now, what I started to do then was put a cue on it. Now, I think the cue initially was me doing this. So that sort of movement of your fist, effectively. So if I did that, she would drop her head down. So all I then did was I brought her up and I'd say, Sleepy, and then I'd follow it with the hand cue. And if she moves before me bringing the food in, get it, good girl, then I would just wait for her to put herself back in position. Putting herself into position, I also would then place the food, which kind of said, you got it right. If she brought her head up, I would take the food up to say, actually, that's not what I'm looking for. And effectively a kind way of saying, try harder. And if she doesn't, I just bring that up again. And this is advanced levels here of this trick. Get it, good girl, super, super duper. And I'd allow her to move away a minute so that she can move away and then come back in again. So when she comes back in again, really nice, really nice. So we're getting that one. And that allows you effectively a reset. So you're able to reset them. You get that one, good girl, super, super duper. So we've done lots here, we've covered lots. And I want to just recap for you. So first off, we capture it. So we start to capture it. Good girl. So we start to see that and get the food in and placed. Notice I place in with her most of the time. So I place in with her. Secondly, see if we can get it on a visual or a verbal cue. Hers, I think, is largely visual, but I think that Sleepy, nice. I love that. You don't know if you notice, she does this little leg kick out. So when you give her the cue and she's already almost doing it, Sleepy, Sleepy. She almost like prompts you, I am doing it. I'm doing Sleepy. Sleepy, nice, nice. And then start to add a layer of duration in on this. Get it? Super dog, very clever. And then last one, throwing in all of your distractions with it as well and seeing if we can keep hold of it. Get it? Even in the face of a distraction, I think it's really nice. Now, if you weren't capturing, sorry, Tom, if you weren't capturing it, How might we consider getting it? Well, there's loads of other ways that we could do it. We could lure it with food. We could target train it with maybe different types of chin targets or object targets that she could lower her head to. There's lots of other opportunities here for teaching it. That just happened to be mine. The other favourite thing that I wanted to show you, I've just got to think of what I can show you it on, that I really like, she might do it on the back of this bed, is you can use it for other photo opportunities where you'll actually get them to do their sleepy, like, let me try it down. So they'll do it like that, where you can almost get them to pose on something. So it is an extra almost photo opportunity. So say she would be resting up on something, nice. So I might try and down, super, and you've never tried it here, but I might nice, very nice. So for things like camera work, it's actually a really nice little sleepy, super nice. Get it? Good. Down, ready, ease. And you'll just play around with, nice, sleepy, nice, super nice. So they actually really get the concept of lowering the head, and lowering the head being something that's very rewarding and gets reinforcement. But actually, you can then later get that for a lot of our cool photo shoots and other things that we get to do, get it, which you might like to do with your dog playing games like this. So it's a little trick. It's super cute. It has lots of value. It has lots of opportunity to be explored, played with and enjoyed. You're going to have endless hours of fun with it. It may not be natural for your dog. It may be something you need to, like we said, target train or lure or find another way to teach it. You don't have to teach it as we have with capturing. But what we would say is do play tricks, right, Tom?
Yeah, 100%. They're energy ups, they're useful, and they teach your dogs loads of skills. So with that, YouTube, share this episode, comment below with what you'd love us to cover in the future, and we will see you next time.